Okay people, so I'm back with my findings for the D3 charging dock. I've had it for about just over 4 days now. First thing we should start off with is just have a quick look at it. So you can see it's really thin, very lightweight. It does come in the box with 2 gel pads, so you can place them on the bottom, one either side. Just stops it moving around too much. The other thing we'll start off with is your charging cable. So let me just unplug it quick. So the charging cable has to be like a high quality, high power charging cable. So it's recommended that you use the one that comes with the charging dock, which is this one. From Bobo. I am using an Anchor one. There's not much difference to it. They're both high power charging cables. It's just I'm using the one that came with my Anchor charging brick. So you don't get a power block with the charging dock. However, Bobo told me that they will be supplying them in the future. They're just working on a system of getting them out, making sure it's the right type of plug, etc. So the charging block you need for this is a 45 watt. Can use 100 watt. This is 100 watt that I'm using. Works fine. There's no issues with using 100 watt. It will, once it's all finished charging, it will just completely close off and power out, and it'll stop charging. So there's no chance of overcharging or overheating or anything like that. You do get a little key on the charging dock itself. So where it says power in, you can get 3 different light options. So if you're getting a red light, that just means the charging block that you're using is incompatible. That's generally on 5 volt chargers. If you're getting an amber or yellow light, it just means you're in a slow charging, low charger compatibility mode. So it is working. It means it is charging your headset and your controllers. It's just at a slower rate. And then if you're getting a green light, it just means that everything you're using fully compatible and you're charging at the correct speed of what the D3 can put out. So you're at the 45 watt or above level. So the maximum output for this is 45 watt charger. So although I am using 100 watt, it's completely fine. Not going to have any problems at all. Right, so let's plug this in so you can have a little look. All right, so let's plug that in quick. So as soon as you plug it in, you do get a red light, and you see, look, it immediately then has a little think and says, right, yep, I've got the right cable, I've got the right plug, we're good to go. So you can see that the light there is green where it says power in. Right, so the first thing we'll put on is the controllers. So the controllers, they've actually got the G3 Plus grips on. So I'll just take them off quick just so I can show you the battery. So inside you've got your lithium battery, which pretty much lasts forever, as I'm going to explain in a minute. So let's pop that battery back in, slide the cover on. As you can see on the cover, it's got 2 little indented marks, and that's where the little marks for the controllers are, because on the dock, as you can see, there's 2 little magnetic plates. So when you drop your controller on, it just basically helps it just drop into place, although it doesn't really need it because it's wireless charging, but it's just sort of like helps it dock a bit better. So just to show you how these go in. So right in the bottom here, there's an extra like hard plastic. So it's basically giving you a bit of extra length on your controller, because if you can see how short the controllers are, when you put them in the controller kit, you're getting that little bit of extra extension. I find it helps with games like Beat Saber and that. So you literally just push that down, then you've got like a little lip, so you just pull that over, just around the sides, and that's it, you're on. It's got your sensor holes for your tracking and around the top. So literally just pop it on, and as you can see, you get a white light come on just to show you that it's wirelessly charging. Do the same with the other one. You can literally just drop it on. I'll just move that strap out of the way so you can see it, but white light comes on, and we're maintaining the green light, so we know it's all working fine. These chargers, these controllers rather, they're at 100%. So soon these white lights will go off, so they'll just stop charging. Look, that one's already gone off, and this one should go off shortly as well. So charging times, to be honest, with the controllers, I don't really have an answer. Reason being is that I was playing with them for about 2 days, and the controllers were still on 100%. It wasn't till like the halfway through the 3rd day they went down to 90%, and I was like, okay, look, these batteries are good enough. I mean, if it's lasting me 2.5 days and and they're not even nowhere near 50%, they're going to go for a while. So I don't really have a charging time. I know when they came, they must have been about maybe 50-60% charged, because they did take about half an hour when I first got them, and they were fully charged at 100%. They do display also inside the headset as 100%. I know some other rechargeable batteries that come for the controllers, once you put them on and whatever dock you're using says it's at 100%, you actually go into your headset and they always say like 80% or 90%, never ever displays 100. But this Bobo ones, they do actually display 100, and they take a very, very, very long time to drain. So it's a thumbs up for the controllers. They're great, brilliant, last a long time. So now we're gonna pop on the headset. So the headset, you can see the front, it rocks. So that's just allow whatever head strap you're using. We've got the S3 on this one. So it's just so that it balances itself out, so it's not losing contact with the pins. So it's got, as you can see there, it's got contact pins that will connect to the pins underneath your headset. So you literally just drop that on, and then there you go, you can hear it starts charging. We'll try and turn it around so we can see. Right, so that's on. I've just moved it slightly, and then you should be able to see that the light inside there is still green. You see that? So you can see that's green. So that just means everything is now charging at the correct speed. It's telling you that your cable, your block, it's all good. You're all good to go. So with the cables, when you're choosing a cable, make sure it's a brand name certified charger, because the cable really, really does matter. I did try it out using it with a separate cable that wasn't a high powered charging, just to test it, and it literally did not work. The light just came up red on the back where it says power in. They do say to avoid these long 1 meter cables. Now, I am using a 1 meter cable from Anchor, and I haven't had a problem with it. So, I mean, for me, I found that fine. If you're using a multi-port charger, so let me just unplug this all for a second. So if you've got separate ports in your plug, you really, really do need to make sure that the individual output or shared power allocation is going to be compatible if you're using a multi-port charger for your dock. So as I say, the best support for the charging plug is 45 watt power. So that's a 12 volt 3 amp, but like I say, my 100 watt one works fine. What else we need to cover? So the charging of the headset. So I'll drain the headset down to 0. So I'll wait till it went completely flat. 2.5 hours, boom, I was at 100%. I don't know whether that was because I'm using a 100 watt charging block, but then again, thinking about it, it couldn't be, because it only supports up to 45 watt charging. So pretty much we're probably wasting a little bit of power by using a 100 watt block. So 45 watts is fine. But so yeah, headset, 2.5 hours, it was fully charged. Also, whilst I've got it here, we've got the if I just unplug this quick, let me just switch this over. We just plug in the charging dock. So I'll just move that over there for a second. So with the D3 charging dock, so it does take 3 batteries. And you can see when you drop them all on, you will get the wattage, so how many watts are going into that battery. And it's very clever, because it will adjust to how much power that it needs. So if you've got 2 batteries on there, I noticed yesterday, so I had 2 3 lights, and now one with 1 light flashing that needs charging is coming up like 9-10 watts, but 2 of them, it will adjust the power. So because I'm using a 100 watt plug, it will then put in another 10 watts on this one, so you've got like 20 odd watts, and it'll charge up really quick. So you get up to, like, once you put your battery on one of these docks, you're getting 80% within an hour. So yeah, it's really fast. Also with your dock, so if you didn't have this charging system, you do have the option to have your battery, if you've got the S3 Pro or you're using the B100 batteries, you can just pop it on your dock as well. You pop that on your dock, controllers on your dock, headset on, and boom. So obviously the charging time for the battery on this dock will be exactly the same. So you're going to get up to 80% within an hour. So you got your controllers, your battery, your headset. So that pretty much covers the charging times, apart from, like I said, the controllers, but the batteries are so good, they just don't seem to want to die on me. So other question I got asked about is the interface. So stock interface is on here at the moment. That docks well, as you can see. So we'll pop that off quick. If I can get it off. There you go. So we've got the KK Cobb VR fan one. So let me just whack that on quick. Right, so that one's on. So we can see. Oh, let's turn it off. So we'll check, because I haven't really looked properly, but yeah, we got green light. So that one docks fine. So that's a tick for KK Cobb VR. Now we go to AMVR one. I'll just whack that on. It's all clicking on. Right, so we'll pop that one on. And as you can see, it's charging. Well, not see, here, it's charging. There you go. So that one's on and working. Last one I'm going to check for interfaces. Let's move these out of the way. Is the globular cluster one. Now this one's going to be a test because I haven't actually tried it yet. So we'll give it a go. Is it going to work? So slide the back down. Turn that off. Is it going to work? No, I don't think it likes it. No. So for the globular cluster one, unfortunately, that one is not compatible. But we'll try another one from globular cluster, which is this interface, which is pretty cool actually, because it takes complete pressure off of your face. You can't even feel it on. So we'll just click this one on quick and we'll have a look. Hold on, I just need to put... Right, because with the globular cluster one, you have to put this interface on your headset first, and then it'll magnetically connect. So we just want to try all chargers. Right, so we got that on, and then we're just gonna pop that on. You can see, and then let's see if that works. Switch that off quick. No, looks like it don't. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it wants to sit. Let's have a look why it won't sit. Okay, I can see why. So it's where the nose sits. You can see, take this battery out of the way, look. Where that nose is sitting, it's not liking it. Because it seems like it's too narrow. So this part's too narrow, so it's not letting it fully bed down. So unfortunately for the globular cluster one, it doesn't work. So the stock interface is fine, KK cob is fine, and the AMVR one are fine. So they're the only ones I've tested for the interfaces. But yeah, they're all working good. So let's pop this stock one back on for now. Let's pop that back on there. But yeah, so that's your charging dock. Your interfaces. If there's anything else you want to know, just drop a comment at the bottom, and I'll try and answer it for you. But I think that's about as much as I can cover for now. So we've got headset charging, 2.5 hours from completely flat. The controllers, like I say, I went two and a half days, and I was only down to like, I don't know if it was 80. It was 80 or 90%. I mean, nowhere even near 50%. So we know they're good. We've gone through the interfaces, so KCOB, AMVR, and which other one did I say? The stock one, obviously, is all cool. Just the globular cluster, didn't like it because the nose was too narrow on it. Your controller grips, very, very comfortable. You get that extra reach because they've got obviously an extra piece of mounted plastic inside that gives you a bit of extra length, a bit more grip. These are obviously fully adjustable to your hand size, which is handy. You've got all your sensor holes in the right places, so you're not losing any tracking. Yeah, so apart from that, I think we've covered everything. Like I say, if there's anything else you want to know, drop me a comment and I'll do my best to try and answer it for you. But thanks for watching, and I'll try and bring you something else soon. Take care. Thanks for watching. Cheers, guys.